Ever feel like you're being pushed to go faster and faster? It's just like your data centers with servers, leaf switches, and spine switches. Demands on server processing power are constantly increasing, and you need to upgrade your servers to keep up. But when you do that, you'll have more data running back and forth, so you'll have to upgrade the links on the switches too. Wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to upgrade everything all at once? Using next-generation switches with QSFP 100 gig ports, you don't have to. Instead, you can upgrade incrementally. You see, QSFP 100 gig ports don't have to connect to other 100 gig ports. They can connect to 25 gig ports, or even 40 gig, and 10 gig ports. How does that help you? Let's say you have a data center with 10 gig servers, and you've deployed either QSFP 40 gig or SFP plus 10 gig based top-of-rack and leaf switches. Intra-rack links are short, so they're either copper cables or active optical cables. Uplinks to the spine switches are QSFP 40 gig. If they're short enough, the links can be active optical cables. If not, they may be pluggable transceivers with multimode fiber. One day, you decide to refresh your switch ahead of an anticipated 25 gig server deployment. You want to prepare your network for the future, so you make the smart choice to bring in new switches with QSFP 100 gig ports. The servers are still 10 gig, and you don't really need that 100 gig uplink yet. You can continue to use the 40 gig QSFP modules and the same fiber infrastructure for the links between spine and leaf. And for the downlinks to the servers, you can use the 40 gig QSFP breakout cables and connect to SFP plus ports on the servers. Now your server refresh cycle rolls around. Upgrade to 25 gig servers, and all you have to do is replace the links. Swap in some 4x25 gig breakout cables for the 4x10s. These can be either copper breakout cables or 4x25 active optical cables, depending on the distance and whether you prefer thinner and more flexible fiber optic cables over copper cables. To avoid too much oversubscription, swap in QSFP 100 gig links for the QSFP 40 gig links between the leaf and spine. Notice that you didn't have to change any fiber infrastructure, so everything can be incremental and aligned with your refresh cycles. How's that for future scalability? Let's review the main points. The same 100 gig port on next generation switches can support multiple speeds: 10 gig, 25 gig, 40 gig, and 100 gig. You need to pick the right module for the application. You don't have to change the fiber infrastructure. You can get your network ready to meet future demands with a QSFP 100 gig based switch. So there it is. Now you see how QSFP 100 gig ports give you flexibility to upgrade your data center incrementally.